Test 1, 2, okay. So, yan. So, babalik tayo ng Discord. Ayan. Okay, so you have here your hello world. Your hello world thingy. So, in here, you have your system.out.print line and your system.out.print. We already have discussed the difference between print line and print. So, kapag gumamit ka ng print line, gagawa lang naman siya ng next line. Okay? So, paano ko ba iaano to? Ayun, so, yun lang naman. Basically, yun lang naman para, yun. Para gamitin tong print line and print. So, saan mo pa siya sa iba ginagamit? Wala na actually. Yun lang, you're using print line and print just to print things, period. Wait, palitan ko yung window capture ko at naglolo ko ang aking... Yan na lang, siguro better yan. Ayan, so then next is, so today we're going to discuss kung paano kumuha ng information or ng data from the user, ini-import nila from the keyboard. So, paano yun, ma'am? Sabi, so, balik ganito yung magiging demonstration niya kapag ginawa mo. Ay, shit. Ayan. So, for example, gawin ko lang saglit So, ganito bali yung mangyayari. Explain ko to later. String name. So, bale, okay, so here's what will happen if I'm going to run this one. So, you're going to enter a name sa loob nitong console. So, for example, Rosel, and then you're going to enter, hindi niya nakuha, hindi ko print, dumbbell. Okay, so wait lang. Ayan. Okay, so if we're going to run this one, ayan, walang space. Ayan. So, tamang format lang. Ayan. So, if we're going to enter any name, Cordapia. Ayan. So, account to SMU Cordapia. So, anong nangyayari basically dito sa program na ito? So, you're going to use the scanner class as indicated in this one. So, scanner is a pre-created class inside the Java library. So, ito is ginawa na talaga specifically for this purpose. So, ang ginagawa ni Scanner, si Scanner is ini-import natin siya mula sa utility library ng Java. So, as we have discussed before, Java has a lot of libraries for us to help when it comes to creating programs para hindi tayo mano-mano na kung ano-ano yung ginagawa natin. Okay, so next is this part right here. This is really important because we're calling the presence of Java Scanner right here. And then this one, so ito yung class, like inedit ko lang. If we're going to create a new one, just follow the step that is being introduced before. And then next is, this is the next thing that is important in this program. So itong tinatawag nating instantiation. So ano ba yung instantiation, ma'am? Ang instantiation is like you are calling the specific class, you're going to create a variable named SC. Parang yung SC na ito is itrina-transfer mo yung kaluluwa nung scanner class. So, yun yung pinakamadaling way para intindihin yon. So this is a variable name, so you can just include whatever you want this to be. So let's just say scanner input. Okay, for easier understanding. So just rename this as input. Okay. So this is you will use this input will embody the characteristics of the scanner class. So this is a really important part in this program. So since we still haven't discussed what is a variable, what is a data type, and all that stuff, so we're just going to just think about it as a syntax para hindi pa tayo masyado nagkakagulo. Basta make sure na ito po ay importante, pakitatak sa puso at isipan. Ayan. And this is a variable as well. I just called it name. So just like your basic math concepts, so yun po yung concepts ng variable. So this is what we call a data type. String siya kasi string bakit? So if you're going to use numbers, int, age, something like that. So there are a lot of things. So I will be uploading also the discussion about data types. So I pre-recorded that. So bali magkasunod tong discussion na to, ito sa kayong data types. Ayun. So para magets nyo lang kung anong nangyayari. So this is just a demonstration about this one. So let's try to create another class, a new class. So ano bang pwede? Attendance. So, ayan. So, we have a new class here. A new class, attendance.java. So, we're going to let the user enter the name of the student and its course and year. O maybe ganun na lang para maging attendance siya sa kunwaring kinemeru. Okay, so first things first is we need to import the Java file. java.util.scanner. So importante yan because we're using the scanner class. And then of course, we're going to have the public static Okay, so that's a really important part of our program. This one right here. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to instantiate the scanner class in order to use it, of course. Scanner, let's say input, is equal to new scanner, then system.in. Just think of this as a syntax to avoid confusion. Basta kailangan mong i-memorize yan, isa, puso't diwa. Okay. So, our program requirement is we're going to get the name of the student and its course and year. So, enter. This is just a comment, ha. Let the user enter its name and course and year. course and year. Ayan. Name, course, and year. Ano ba? Good morning. Sabaw pa ako. Ayan. So, our requirement is the name, the course, and the year. So, we're going to create 3 variables. So, name is a string. Maybe, of course, sana familiar kayo kung bakit string. Kapag string, alphanumeric characters yan. So, string we have name. And then, next is we have course. So, it's still alphanumeric. So, it's still string. Tama. And then, you have year. So, you have int maybe for the year. Okay. So, we're going to ask the user. So, we need to create some prompts. So, ano yung tinatawag na prompts, ma'am? Yung prompts is yung message na like enter your name, ganyan. So, we're going to create that. So, again, it's a print it's a print statement. So you're going to use system.out.print. Ayan. Then you're going to ask for the user to enter your name. Ganyan. Maybe lagyan mo lang ng space dyan para maganda tignan. So if you're going to run this one, wala pa nangyayari ha. Going to run this one. Ayan. So, terminated na. So, nakikita nyo dito sa part na to, terminated na siya. So, wala na siya ibang gagawin. So, at least nakikita mo yung cursor is may space siya afterwards. So, magandang ilagay yung name doon. You can just put it naman like that kung feel mo mas maganda na wala siyang space. Pero, for me, naiirita ako. So, I put space afterwards. Ayan. So, we're going to... Saan natin siya ilalagay? Saan natin ilalagay yung name? So, ilalagay natin siya dito sa string na ito. So, we're going to have name right here equals, and then we're going to call our scanner. So, si input, since yung kaluluwa ni scanner ay naipunta na natin kay input. Tapos, ano yung gagawin niya? So, you have a lot of functions here. So, you just look for the appropriate ones. So, for this one, you have next line here, string, sabi niya. So, kapag string, string nga naman yung name, diba? So, we're going to use next line. And then, put your semicolon, very important, and then enter. So, if we're going to have this one, okay, enter your name. As you can see here sa dito banda, I don't know if you can see, pero sana nakikita nyo. You have, wala yung terminated tulad nung kanina. So, you can enter your name right here. Pero it's terminated since wala naman na siyang next na activity right here. So, we're going to maybe copy this one kasi tinatamad na tayo. Ganyan. And then, let's just edit things. Then, next thing we need is the course. So, enter your course. Ayan. So, we're going to change also the variable that we put here since we are putting this in the course 1. So, we have course right here. And then, of course, the last one is we have enter your year level. Ayan. Okay, so enter your year level. We're going to have year here. Ayan. So, this is error. As you can see, red siya. Kasi, yung next line is nakita natin parameter niya kanina. It's just for string. So, we're going to look for the appropriate function na will accommodate the int one. So, we're going to click here. You just click dot and you look for next int. Since you can see here that the parameter is int in here. Therefore, ang i-accept yung values are integers. Ayan. So, as you can see, hindi na siya error. So, we're going to print those variables that we have used. So, let's just say system.out.print. So, just put the print line siguro. Name. Then, in order to integrate a variable in printing, as you can see here, you just put plus. The plus sign is used for concatenation in here. Hindi siya yung hindi niya currently ginagawa yung plus na as in yung addition kasi it's inside a print statement. So, kino-concat niya, ibig sabihin ng concatenation kasi is pinagdudugtong niya yung string kung ano yung gusto mong i-print or kung what you want. Halimbawa, you have the string here sa print line and then you put plus kasi idudugtong niya yung value nung gagamitin mong variable. So, in this example, you put name. Ayan. So, if we're going to print this one, para makita nyo lang. Okay, so enter your name, so Rosel, enter your course, BSIT, year level 1. So, makikita nyo na pupunta yung name ko in here. So, if we're going to change this one to course, pero kahit napaka-inappropriate dun sa program, so just have it like Rosel, enter, BSIT, then you put 1. Ang magpapakita dito is BSIT because that's what you put, ito yung variable na nilagay mo dito. So you just put it here like a name. Okay, so just copy paste this one because we're lazy AF. And so name, and put course, and then make sure that you change this one to course as well, and then put year, and then year. Okay, so let's just put another to finish our program. Attendance. Okay, so let's try to run this one, kung ano yung mangyayari. So, I'm going to zoom out just for your convenience para makita niyo yung buong structure. Kulang pa rin. Ayan. Okay, so if you're going to run this one, so we're going to let the user enter its name, course, and year for the sake of attendance. So, na-achieve naman natin yung requirement na yun. So, let's try to run. Okay, so pack, then save, of course, enter your name, going to enter a cell, and then course BSIT, and then year level 1. Ayan. So, we are actually happy with the results. So, ayun. Yun lang naman yung di-discuss ko today. Do you have any questions before we proceed to other demonstrations? Nasisira ba ang tuna pie? Any questions? Gets ba? O example pa?
Gets naman, ma'am.
Yung iba, pwede mag-type kung nahiya magsalita. Hehe.
Ma'am, example.
Ilan pa? 10 pa? Sige, wait lang. Hanap ako problem. Part ito ng exam, Kailan exam natin? Wednesday? Ano gusto nyo? Wednesday o Thursday? Announcements. Ano ba sinabi ko dito? Haglit lang. Wednesday 7:30. Thursday 7:30. Thursday na lang? Okay lang ba? Para chill, char. Wala pa naman laboratory exams. I will still not give a laboratory exam. So, siguro sa midterm na. Okay, another one. We're going to use na dito data types, tapos yung basic arithmetic na lang para makita nyo na. So, let's create the most basic arithmetic problem. Ano ba? Sum of two numbers. Of two numbers. Okay, so maybe you're wondering kapag nakikita nyo to, bakit ganun mag-file name si ma'am, ganyan, kineme. So, there are two naming conventions that are being used in Java programming. So, we have what we call the Pascal Case, and we have the Camel Case. So, kailan ginagamit itong Pascal Case saka Camel Case, ma'am? Okay, so the Pascal Case is something like this. Each word inside the name or the variable that you're going to use, or the class name, etc., is capitalized on the first letter. So this is what we call the Pascal Case. So you can also have like something like this, attendance, monitoring. This is also in Pascal Case, or in compute area of a triangle, something like this. So this way right here, this is what we call Pascal Case. So the next one is we have the Camel Case. So what's the difference? So first number, first name, ano ba? Subject what? Something like that. Or final average. Ayan. So this one right here is what we call the Camel Case. For the Camel Case, the first letter of the first word is in small caps. Then the next word is the dun pala magi-start na magka-caps lock. So, kailan po ginagamit ang Pascal Case at kailan ginagamit ang Camel Case? So, ginagamit ang Pascal Case if you are naming classes, like in this one. So, it's how you name classes and methods. So, for Camel Case, this is what you use in naming variables. Ayan. So, if you're going to name variables, make sure that you are using Camel Case. And then, make sure that your variables are descriptive. You're not just using X's and Y's. Or ABC, parang number 1 is A, number 2 is B, side A, side B, side C, ganon. Or, yeah, just like how you create your variables in your math subjects. So, make sure that your variables are descriptive. Ayan. So, ganito mo lang naman siya isusulat. So, okay, going back to this one, so we're going to have the sum of two numbers. So, first things first, let's import our scanner. Ayan. And then, we have our public static save, and then we're going to have two numbers. So we have we call first the presence of the scanner input is equal to new scanner system.in, and then we create our two variables. So we have int first number, second number, and we have our sum. Okay, so why did I did it like that? Dito sa isa kanina sa attendance, pinag-isa-isa ko siya. Actually, pwede mo gawin anything. So this is like the long cut, and this is like the shortcut. If they're all integers, you can just create it like this. If they're all strings, you can just have it like string name, comma, then course. Or you can have it like kanina, like int first number, int second number, and int sum. Ayan. Then we're going to enter. Tamad na ako magsulat. Copy. System that enter first number. Yan. Then we're going to call the presence of the scanner. So, going to put it in first number. First number is equal to what? Going to have input dot. Input dot. Next int. Yan. Then, then we're going to have the sum. Of course, how do you solve the sum? Going to have the first number plus in this case, ay bakit may ganyan, wala na. In this case, the plus here is really the arithmetic method, the plus, the sum thingy. And except with the print kanina, hindi na siya concatenation, kundi solving na talaga siya. And then of course, we're going to print the value of the sum. Yan. Syempre, buray natin yan. So, the sum is 35. Char. Sum. Ayan. Ay, okay. Ayan. Sorry. Okay, so we're going to run this one. First number is 5, then second number is 5, the sum is 10. Okay, tama naman, 'di ba? Baka mali mabash ako. Char. Nasisira ba talaga ang tuna, Pai? Sagutin niyo nga ako.
Tinapay na, ma'am.
Tuna, Pai. Hindi, okay pa siya, okay. Okay, so those are
Ma'am, may expiration yan.
When? So that's how you use basically ano to? The scanner class. So meron pa akong i-send sa inyo na discussion kasama nito. I pre-recorded it already. So sasend ko lang siya mamaya. Ayun. Ano naman? Teka. This one I think.
Ma'am, pahingi.
Nang? Tuna pa eh? Ayaw nyo ako sagutin kanina eh.
Yung.
Uy, this is part 2. No. Hold on, I'm looking for the video. This one. Ay, may ads. Uy! May ads na yung videos ko anyway. Okay, so I'm going to send this later. Ayan. Until this video right here, ito yung coverage ng exam natin. Hoy, nasan napunta yun? Ayun. Anyway. Wala na siya. So, until this one ang coverage. So, this is like 19-minute video. So, that will cap up our whole discussion. Okay, do you have any more questions?
None po, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, gagawa kami ulit.
May isa pang activity.
Sa test, ma'am.
Sa exam? Walang hands-on sa exam.
Hindi, ma'am, after test, ma'am. Kano?
Bakit after exam?
Wala lang, ma'am.
Malamang, dire-diretso na tayo. Coverage of the exam, concepts, tapos programming, of course, basic. Pero you're not going to use your Eclipse to create code. You're going to debug, or going to look for errors, ganyan. Or you're going to simulate a code and print the output. Mga ganun. Ganun yung exam ko. So, ano ibig sabihin pag simulation ng code? Given itong code snippet na ito, for example, this one, and then you're going to show the output. Ganun lang naman. Given that the value of the first number is 7 and the value of the second number is 35, ganun. Ano naman? So, may tanong pa kayo? Sip ko na. So, guys, if you don't have any more questions, you may bounce and check out LMS in 5 minutes because I'm going to upload the materials lang. Okay ba yan?
Yes po, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.